What's up, Jesus Freaks? Welcome back to another video on this amazing channel full of God's people and God's grace. I'm John. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, join the family, join the Jesus Freak gang. And today's video is going to be good, it's going to be powerful, and I'm sorry that I've not uploaded in the past 2 days. So Friday's video got postponed because I didn't have a certain part recorded that I needed for the video, so I postponed it and I'm still working on it. I didn't have a video for Friday, I didn't have a video for yesterday, so I'm posting this one on Sunday. So life as a teenage YouTuber, I guess. But welcome back. We're back. But I want to give you all a tip, and this is the whole point of the video. I'm going to be giving you one tip to share the gospel even better. Now, to share the gospel, you don't need all these fancy words, all these fancy things. You don't need anything. All you need is your testimony. You don't need a Bible major. You don't need to take theology classes. You don't need all those different things. You don't need to be a Bible historian to know what Jesus has done in your life. So I want to read a verse before we get into it. I want to read a verse, Revelation 12:11. They triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. Your story of what Jesus has done in your life, the Bible calls it a testimony. Your testimony is so powerful. It's what Jesus has done for you, what he is doing, and what he's going to do for your life. That's what a testimony is. And you don't need to memorize 8,000 verses to be able to share the gospel. You don't need to go to college to be a pastor. You don't need all these different things. All you need is your testimony and what Jesus has done in your life. That's all you need to share the gospel. That's all you need. Sharing your testimony is one of the most powerful things. I'll tell you, for instance, I heard this testimony of this guy. I was walking around Walmart and I was giving out these little note cards that I made to give to people, to invite them to church and to just give them encouragement. And I gave this one dude this verse, and he looked at me and he said, "Man, I'm so glad you did that because I needed to share my testimony with someone." And he had the most wild testimony. His testimony changed my life, and I already knew Jesus. But to see what Jesus had done in his life changed what he was doing in my life. It opened my eyes, it opened my thoughts, it softened my heart, and I was ready to see what Jesus was going to do. I was ready for my story and my testimony to be filled out. I was ready to share my testimony, because if his testimony can change my life, then his testimony can change somebody else's life. My testimony can change your life. Your testimony can change my life. We have power in our testimony. Our testimony is the one thing that Jesus gives us so we can share it. It's, of course, you need to share the gospel, but if you share first what Jesus and the gospel has done in your life, then they're like, dang, maybe that can happen in my life. This is a very quick video. I just wanted to get on here, give you one tip, and I want to encourage you and challenge you all. This week, it is Sunday right now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and next Sunday, when I upload my Sunday video, I want you all to have shared your testimony and shared the gospel with one person. You have 7 days to share the gospel and your testimony with one person. That's all you have to do. I want to challenge you to do that. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to share my testimony with somebody at school. God is going to do so many good things through this channel and through you all, the viewers. Thank you for supporting. I'm almost to 300 subscribers, and 3 weeks ago I was at 110. Our family is growing rapidly, and I am so thankful, and I praise God for the audience he's given me so far. But I just wanted to come out here with a video and tell you my one tip to share the gospel better. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Sunday. I hope you all have an amazing week. Keep God number one, and my number one rule on my YouTube channel: never stop being a Jesus freak. I'll see you on